I mean, we are gonna get people upset at us because I don't know how you think you can pay $430 and get a full program.
No, there's no way that you could get, because you have, one is that you're trying to find out what's wrong with you, and $430 is trying to find out what's going on, what happened to you, what happened to your body. Even if you go to your primary care physician or any other doctor, you pay a 5, 10, 50, whatever copay you pay, you're not getting a program. You don't get a program. You might get a script for a medication.
And which you still have to pay for the medication.
Exactly, you still have to pay for the medication. And I could give you a good example. Carlos, when he went to go, he had his surgery, he ended up having his prescription, and that was $50 had to pay.
Wow. Did an insurance cover some of it?
It's still $50 out of my pocket, but you're not getting. You gotta understand is that when you're working with the functional medicine provider, they have to identify what's going on with you. They have to do the research to see what happened, and then go over the follow up with you to be able to give you an answer. But that doesn't indicate that you get a full program to be able to help you. Am I making sense? I mean, I'm like,
But you're making sense. I'm making sense. But of course, people want to pay money and get a full thing, which is not fair to the people that are actually interested in healing the bodies and investing in themselves and paying thousands of dollars for results. For me to, to come and give you like a plan for $430, and you can also tell that people don't really read. People don't read anything because in that intake form that you sent to her, we talk about a patient who's upset at us because she paid $430 and expected a whole plan. People don't read because in that intake form, I know there's a big paragraph stating that the 430 is for all the work that I do behind the scenes, in between our conversations, our consultations, and also post consultation. So it's like getting whatever the particular adding the particular program or treat or customize our gut decluttering program to address your issues. But I mean, if you look at this whole paragraph here, you see there's a whole thing about $430 only gives you access and for the work that we do. But I'm not sure why people would think it's okay for you to pay $430 and get a full plan and get upset because you have no money. I don't understand.
And the thing is that the $430, when they come back for the follow-up, you're giving them answer as to what's making them feel. You're explaining to them, you're reviewing the blood because you have the proof right there in front of you, and you see, okay, this is what's happening to you, this is the type of what's going on in your body, this is what's causing you to be fatigued, being tired, you find the answers, and you're giving them things which to be honest, primary care physicians don't even do that.
Yeah, and that's why people will still be sick and remain to be sick. I mean, I am not here to look at people's pockets. I don't know what money you have, what money you don't have. It's not my business. It's not my responsibility. I'm not here to, but do not expect that for all the work that I do a lot of work in identifying the root cause. Like, you know how long you see me taking hours analyzing people's intake forms and blood work they send over to us and the food journals, like writing things down. I cannot just flip them, and I'm literally assessing and evaluating. That's like an hour. And then you come here and I see you for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to the blood test and we get the results. I take another hour just to make sure if what I am adding, how I can customize the program for you, because not everybody has acid reflux, not everybody has weight gain or weight loss, not everybody has brain fog. A lot of people have fatigue. So I have to really identify how I can make your results be visible and also to give you answers. That's another hour. So how many hours is that? 3 hours, right?
That's 4 hours basically, if you think about it. More.
And then when you come back, I spend another hour with you. And while you are waiting for your answers, many of our patients have access to us to practice better, where they are sending messages, asking questions. Some of them I will give them samples. Like, all this is included in the $430. And how much is a 15 minutes, 20 minutes consultation with your primary care?
Mm-hmm.
So I told her that yesterday. I'm like, do you know that you're paying $300, $200 to see a primary? Oh no, I don't. My insurance pays. I'm like, then who pays the insurance then?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
You
my
pay
job pays the insurance. I'm like, really? So you have free insurance at your job? Well, I do a small contribution to the insurance. I'm like, yeah, there's nothing for free in America. Literally, seriously, like
Mm-hmm.
somebody else is paying for it, whether it's the taxes. That's why we have taxes, and that's why our taxes is super high in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's nothing for free in America. So you paying for the insurance and you pay a copay. I'm like, you paying.
You pay.
So it's like $430, which we should increase the price because it's a lot of work. And yet, you come in for your second office visit expecting a whole plan. Like, it doesn't make sense.
And to top it off is that you do give them information, and then you give them information, you give them more information and things that they could be able to do to change, to give them a little bit of relief. You not recommend, but you give them a little bit of lifestyle change.
Yeah, and then we'll give you, like recommend like we give her a meal plan because and she was saying, how you don't understand, I'm taking care of everybody, don't have the money, I don't even know how I'm gonna pay for my rent. Again, I am not here to really look at people's pocket, but at the end of the day, you are gonna be exactly where you are if you don't make a change. I mean, if you are struggling at work, and she manages a big facility, if you're struggling at work and your brain fog is taken away, your fatigue is taken over your life, and you have digestive issues, you can't lose weight, you can't sleep, then how are you going to make more money in your life? How are you going to have the brain space to think about like looking for other opportunities, putting yourself out there? Maybe having a side hustle. Maybe you collecting all your experiences and put that on a resume to get a better job that pays better. So I'm like, I don't want you, and I told them, like, I don't want you to spend any money that's not gonna put food on the table, that's not gonna feed your children and whoever you're taking care of, because that would be terrible for you to pay me and then for you to be out being a homeless. But we all know, Marilyn, we know this is not true. People find the money. And then if you're listening to this and you are being triggered, I'm not sorry, because that's true. People, you find people. We had this patient who came to us, had no money, but she's driving a Lexus or Tesla. Like this lady who came to us, she had no money. The program was too expensive. She saw so many doctors. Nothing is working. All the pills are not working. And then she paid, at that time the consultation was 320.
I think it was 230 at that time back then when we started.
We started there. That was like as we increased the price. Because when I realized, I'm like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. So we did, and then she still had no money. But yet, you can see her in the parking lot driving out in a Tesla. Again, it's just like, I'm like, what are your priorities? Like, I don't know how any of us can be healthy and wealthy and successful if you don't take care of your health. So, I mean, people are going to continue to be upset at us because it's not happening. You're not going to pay $430 and expect a full plan. It's not going to happen. It's not fair to the people that's paying us a lot of money, thousands of dollars, getting results, doing the work, getting up every day, going through the struggles and the challenges, all the things that are happening. It's not fair to them. And the $430 that you pay me is for 4 hours of work. And it's to identify the root cause. And then you can come and take your blood test and take your results and go hire a cheap doctor. It's really up to you. You're entitled to do whatever pleases you, but it's just it's not happening. So no. So that's what she said. And then another thing is, it's like doing IV vitamin therapy. How are you gonna do IV vitamin therapy and expect the IV, the nutrients from the bag to last you months?
It doesn't, because
What?
If you're depleted in vitamins and nutrients, you need to replenish your cells. You need more. You need more to be able to replenish your body cells, your cells completely.
Oh my God.
I learned that.
It's like, how? Like, yes, IV vitamin therapy is the most effective way of you getting healthy quicker and faster. I recommend for every single human being. And that is the first thing they do to you when you go to the hospital. They insert a catheter in your arm, a needle, and then they run fluids. For us, we put in top quality preservative-free, potent vitamins, but you have to understand the vitamin's gonna do what it's gonna do. If you have viruses, a lot of dormant things silent in your body, you are gonna have some detox reaction. But it's like you have an empty cup. Like your cells are empty. They are not getting the nutrients that they need. And then we are infusing them with the nutrients, and then you expect for that cup to be full. It's not a faucet running. It's like, doesn't work that way. You're not running the faucet, it's not happening. You need to have multiple IVs. And if you're getting multiple IVs, you're still not feeling well, that means you need more. That's just the way it is. Yes, you can save money, popping a pill, taking the supplements, taking tons of them, and wait for the supplements to work or not work, or just, purchasing a lot of them, like have a laundry list of supplements. It's really up to you. You do whatever you want to do with your money. But don't expect to do 1, 2, 3 bags of infusions, and then for you to, like, one bag for $250. That's $250 when we're running the promotion. Versus like $280 or $300, and expect that one bag with you and all your symptoms you're experiencing, with the depletion of nutrients, with the inflammation that you have in your cells, with the toxins that are overloading, like taking over your body, for one little tiny bag to do miracles. You got to be kidding me.
That's why, if you think about it, when you're taking supplements, when you're taking a bottle and everything, or anything, how many capsules are in a bottle? Yep. And how long do they tell you for you to be taking them?
But how many do you have to take? Some supplements you gotta take 2. Sometimes 4.
A day.
Every day.
And then you continue with that same thing, regimen.
Yeah.
You buy the supplement again for the following month.
Yep. And yes, it's cheaper to buy supplements, but guess what? It's not working. You are not getting those things into your body. Like, it's IV vitamin therapy is the most effective and quickest way to infuse your cells. Right? Like, we do IVs here, and I'm telling you, I'm so grateful to be like owner of a clinic, because I don't know what I would do if I didn't have IVs. Like, really keeping my immune system and not getting sick ever, thank God, in years. Right? But people see you and they see how well you're doing, like in your health, and they wonder what you're doing. When you tell them what you're doing, it's like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. What is a lot of money? Like, are you not worth a lot of money to spend a lot of money on you? I mean, it's like, again, it's a tough time. We have a recession, economy, like whatever is happening. People are going to spend the monies and whatever. But I don't ever want anybody to come to our space spending the money, the last dollar they have, on us, and then they're going to be homeless, or they're not going to have food to put on the table. Like, you keep that money. You do what's best with you with that money. But people have to they have to get the priorities straight. Because until you do that, you get your priorities straight, like, you're really going to be exactly where you are. And then when people start working with us, and then we say, okay, you're going to get better in 3 months and 4 months, and then I see results in 3 months and 4 months, but they're not really looking to see at all the things they are doing that's not serving them, right? Like, seriously, you have to really pay for results. So if you're working with a practitioner, and the practitioner is really there for you and guiding you and giving you the tools and the resources, and then you're not getting, that means there's more work that needs to be done. You should never give up. You have to continue on this journey to get to where you are. Like, sometimes the expectations can be so high. It's like, I'm paying you all this money, I want to be healed now. But how many years of dysfunction, how many years of issues are we dealing with? Like, how many years we have to repair of you mistreating your body? Like, it's like, really, like, sit with yourself and say how many years you've been suffering. And then take that amount of years and put into the amount of healing that you're going to need and the maintenance you're going to need. But yeah, that's what we wanted to, another candid conversation with Marilyn about people's expectations. Yeah, it doesn't work. You gotta really have to get your expectations straight. For us, it's not fair to our patients. It's not fair to all the people that are working, struggling all day long, doing all the things they can, they are doing for us to give you the same amount of care. And even with the $430, we still over deliver. We always over deliver. We always over giving. Like, we're always doing so much for our patients. But again, you gotta pay for results. When you pay a lot of money, you pay for results. Like, you literally put in the work. All right, That's it. Anything else you want to tell these people, Marilyn?
No, that's it right now. But if you are suffering and you want to get to the root cause of the problem, hey, so the first thing to do is set up a natural healing assessment call. It's complimentary.
Yeah, I mean, I guess on the natural healing assessment call, we have to tell people. I mean, I talked to them about getting to the root cause. I said the initial investment, the initial work that we do is to identify the root cause, but I never promise you're gonna give me $430 and you're gonna get the identify the root cause, 4 hours of work on my part, which is very cheap because doctors get paid a lot of money. Doctors get paid a lot of money, and then to still have a program, to still have a plan. No, if you're looking for a supplement, you can Google a supplement. You don't need to pay any doctors for supplements. If you're looking for a meal plan, there's so many of them out there. Oh my God, like Dr. Google will give you all the meal plans for all the disease, all the conditions. But again, you're trying everything. Are you getting results? Are you sticking with it? What is your accountability level? What is your motivation level? Do you feel lonely and alone on this journey? Do you need to know that you have somebody you can reach out to that's going to have your back, that's going to help you navigate? And that's the thing people don't understand. That's what you're paying for. You're not paying for the supplement. You're not paying for the meal plan because these you can get online. You're paying for the herbs, like herbal, but you're also paying for somebody to be there that's going to make sure that you are getting results, and that's gonna really hold your hands and help you retrain your body how to ride the bicycle again. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. All right, that's it.